Okay, and why are the meltdowns always in cars? Now to the cackling witch herself, Joy Behar from The View, whose jealousy is something to behold. Here is her assessment of Trump's new White House press secretary, Karoline Leavitt.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
The empowering feminist, Joy herself, everyone. And this is why, of course, she's on The View and not working for the most powerful man in the world, because Karoline would wipe the floor with you bitter banshees any day.
Joy Behar may have your jobs because of wokeness, but do not smear a competent professional woman like Karoline Leavitt with your nonsense, and don't lie about this being her first job. We know what you're doing there. And I mentioned Joy Behar. Here is Joy objectifying the White House press secretary, saying she only has the job because she's hot.
She's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job.
What matters to this president and this administration is how well you can do your job, and the American people agree with that sentiment. So it's about competence, skill, and merit. And so the president is focused on ensuring that the most competent individuals, the best and the brightest in this country, are in positions in this.
Joy Behar's sudden exit from The View has shocked the talk show world, leaving both fans and critics wondering why she left. Behar, one of the show's most well-known hosts, had been a major presence for years. Her unexpected departure surprised many, especially given her influence on the show. Amid the media frenzy, another surprising issue has come to light: the Karoline Leavitt lawsuit. Many believe it could be connected to Behar's decision to leave. For those unfamiliar, Karoline Leavitt is a former press secretary for the Republican Party and a well-known conservative commentator. She appeared as a guest on The View, where she and Behar had a heated debate over politics. Behar, known for her liberal views, did not hold back, while Leavitt firmly defended her conservative stance. Their argument reflected The View's tradition of political clashes. However, behind the scenes, issues had already been brewing between Leavitt and the show. The problems reportedly started when Leavitt's legal team sued The View and its network, ABC. The lawsuit accused the show of discrimination, claiming that conservative voices were often silenced or misrepresented. It also suggested that Behar played a major role in this bias, using her influence to undermine conservative guests. The lawsuit alleged that Behar's actions went beyond just expressing her opinions. She contributed to an overall environment where conservatives were treated unfairly. While Behar was not directly named as a key figure in the case, the timing of her exit raised suspicions. As the lawsuit gained media attention, people began to wonder if it influenced her sudden departure. Although Behar has not publicly linked the lawsuit to her exit, sources say tensions behind the scenes had become unbearable. Her departure also came at a sensitive time for the show, with several major political controversies making headlines. Behar had been with The View since it started in 1997 and was known for her sharp wit, quick comebacks, and strong liberal stance. She was a central figure in the show's success. However, as American politics shifted and The View tried to include more diverse opinions, conflicts among the hosts reportedly grew. Behar's strong views on current events may have contributed to the growing tensions. Politics had become a major source of tension, both on and off the air. The lawsuit wasn't just a small issue in the entertainment world, it had bigger consequences. If Leavitt's claims were true, it meant that The View's very foundation was being questioned. The show had always claimed to be a space for different opinions, but with growing criticism of how the media handles political discussions, the lawsuit suggested something more serious might be happening. Was the show unintentionally silencing certain voices? Was Behar's strong influence over political discussions, after being on the show for so long, now becoming a problem? As the legal fight between Leavitt and the show continued, more details emerged. Leavitt's legal team provided evidence that showed a pattern of conservative guests being interrupted mid-sentence or questioned in a harsh and sometimes condescending way, especially when their opinions clashed with Behar's. In some cases, they even claimed that guests were edited out of the final broadcast after facing criticism from Behar and other hosts. This raised serious concerns about whether The View was truly offering unfiltered discussions as it claimed. Neither ABC nor Behar has officially said whether the lawsuit influenced her exit, but speculation has only grown. Behar, known for her sharp and sometimes blunt comments, had previously mentioned the pressure of being in the public eye for so long. She had even hinted at retirement in past interviews. Still, many were surprised by how sudden her departure was, considering how important she had been to the show's success. So, was stepping down her own choice? Or did pressure from the lawsuit and rising tensions at the show force her to leave? Behar's exit has sparked heated debates among fans and commentators. Some believe the lawsuit had nothing to do with it, and that she simply decided it was time to leave. Others think the legal pressure and conflicts behind the scenes pushed her to quit earlier than planned. Now, The View faces a tough challenge. The show has dealt with many controversies over the years, but this situation is different. Can it continue to be a bold space for political discussions without alienating its audience? Will Behar's departure allow for more diverse opinions? Or will it drive away viewers who tuned in just for her? One thing is clear: Joy Behar's exit, along with the lawsuit, has changed The View in ways no one expected. Whether or not the lawsuit was the reason she left, it has left a lasting impact on the show's legacy. This drama only adds to the constantly shifting world of daytime television. With tensions still running high, the future of The View remains uncertain. Is this the start of a new chapter, or the end of an era that once made The View a defining political talk show for millions?